तो आज हमारे साथ हैं मिस्टर शिताब अली चौधरी, जो कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट और हाई कोर्ट में बहुत ही जाने माने एडवोकेट हैं। क्रिमिनल और सिविल दोनों की वकालत करते हैं। आइए जानते हैं इनसे कुछ समाज में जो हो रहा है, जो घटित हो रहा है, क्या इनके विचार हैं उन मुद्दों पर। चलिए करते हैं स्टार्ट।
So, according to you, what do you think can be the probable cause for the rise in hate crimes in the NCT of Delhi?
It is hate crimes is not specific to NCT of Delhi. It's spread all over India, especially North India. The phenomena of the rise in hate crimes is generally created by RSS and BJP. It is led by Modi government, and it has started since 2014 onwards. Before that, it's not the question that before 2014 there was no hate crimes. There was hate crimes, but they are very few. And if somebody commits the crime, hate crimes, then the law was taken its own course and punished the guilty. But after 2014, what happened? The persons who is responsible committing the hate crimes, either he been garlanded or he been awarded with a plum post in the BJP Sangathan or in government, or he may be granted a ticket of MLA, MP, or whatever it may be, it suits. So it is created by the vested people who are in government positions and who are responsible in BJP, and they are creating these this phenomena, these problems. So they are responsible for that.
So, sir, my next question will be do you think that political campaigns during elections might provoke people, especially youth, to commit crimes or hate crimes? Because as we have seen earlier also during elections, न्यूज पे भी आ जाता था कि भड़काऊ भाषण दे रहे हैं कुछ पॉलिटिशियंस, एफआईआर शुड बी लॉन्च्ड अगेंस्ट देम। तो क्या सिर्फ एफआईआर लॉन्च करना काफी है या फिर दे शुड बी पनिश्ड एज वेल?
No, in your question there are 3-4 questions which I gathered. One was that political campaign is responsible for the hate crimes. Surely it is responsible. And the second was that FIR is sufficient the FIR is sufficient, or we need to punish. The society as a whole or state as a whole is responsible to punish the hate crimes. If we will not stop this phenomena, then it will lead to disaster. It may convert into a civil war in future, not in near future. It may be a longer period, but it needs to be stopped because it is the whole and sole responsibility of the state, and whosoever in the government, especially in central government, has to frame the law, has to implement the law and curb this menace. Actually, this is not only hate crimes. This is a menace. This is a pandemic, and it should be stopped as soon as it's possible. Hate crimes, and if you really want to control the hate crimes, you have to go back you have to go back to 1925 when the RSS was actually formed by Guru Golwalkar, and you have to read the book written by Guru Golwalkar and Savarkar. Savarkar gave two nation theory, and Savarkar also gave the theory of Pitrabhumi and Matrabhumi. Savarkar actually want to divide India in the basis of religion. He says that India cannot be the land of Muslims because it is not their Pitrabhumi. It's not, Pitrabhumi means pious land. As Muslim believe that Makkah is religiously pious place for them. So he thinks that India is a pious place for Hindus, and in India it is the Hindu who has the right to live in India, and rest of the community, the rest of the persons who belongs to either
That's
Islam.
what Savarkar thinks.
Savarkar thinks Muslims or Christianity or Jews, they are not basically Indians, and they do not have any
Right to
right
stay.
over right to stay in India as Indians, because he thinks that it's not the pious land. And Guru Golwalkar was the first who created this RSS. Actually, their policy is to divide and rule. It is they have picked this policy, or maybe the Britishers also use this divide and rule. They divide the Indian society, especially Muslims and Hindu, and rules the country over 200 years. Same is the theory accepted or adopted by not very specifically in empirical terms, but they have adopted this theory, the divide and rule, and they are following this. And it's my personal opinion that as and when the divide between Hindu and Muslim become bigger, it's larger, then the India as a whole become weaker. If we want to make India a strong nation, a united nation, united India is always better, and India will be stronger if Hindu and Muslim are able to bridge their differences and get united, live together. So if you want to control hate crimes, you have to go back to 1925, as I said, and you have to read the policies of RSS. Initially, RSS was not adopting the tricolor. Recently, they start to unfurl the tricolor in their headquarters in Nagpur. And Savarkar, he's a staunch RSS pracharak. He said he was against the constitution and Baba Sahib Ambedkar and even Gandhi, and he said this: there is nothing in constitution, there is nothing Indian in Indian constitution, and he want that India should be governed and run either by Manusmriti or by something like Manusmriti, in which there is no place of Indian constitution. And that is the reason that some of the BJP members, including Govil, a member of parliament who is elected from Meerut, Govil, or Hegde, who was elected from Karnataka, and one of the member who lost election in Ayodhya. There are four or five persons from BJP, high-ranking officials, Hegde, Ramgo, and Govil, and one more. They clearly said that give us 400 seats, we will change the constitution, and that is the plank, and that is the reason the BJP lost the election, and they come down to 240. Otherwise, if Modi ji was able to got 400 member of parliament seats in recent election of 2024, then the first and foremost danger is upon the Constitution of India. They may or they may not change it, but certainly it is in pipeline. It is their idea to change the Constitution. So if you want to, now we were diverted a little bit, but if we want to control the hate crimes, then we have to first come back and we have to see what is the root cause of the hate crimes. The political campaign is one of them, and the policies, because one more reasons that Modi ji was in power for the last almost 10 plus years, and he was promised 2 years 2 crores jobs per year, which he was not able to deliver. 100 smart cities in a year, he was not able to deliver that also. Double the income of the farmers by 2022, he was not able to deliver on that plank also. And he said that every citizen of India have pakka house. He was not able to deliver that. So actually he was one of the promise also that the Indian economy would be 5 trillion by 2022, which he was not able to deliver. So as far as economy is concerned, we are below the average. GDP is declining, and Modi government is not able to deliver what they have actually promised. So they need a diversionary tactics, and nowadays you are hearing that that most of the peoples, not directly BJP, but most of the peoples supported and protected by the government of India, or BJP functionaries, supported by BJP functionaries, they are digging the mosque to find out the idol, to find out the mandir in mosque, in religious places, in so many, in Sambal. And what happened, the Sambal situation is very tense, so it gives rise the hate crimes. So actually these are the divergent tactics, so that the people of India will not ask them or make them accountable to the real issues, of the masses. And that is why they are trying to divert the attention, and this is one of the reasons that they are creating the hate crimes. If BJP BJP and RSS do not promote or support the persons who are involved in hate crimes and punish them as per law, book them and then punish them as per law, then the hate crimes will be almost eradicated or reduced to almost zero.
So, what would you like to suggest to the youth of the nation in this context?
The youth of the nation, first of all, should be educated, and whatever they are reading, they should read it properly. They should not become the victim of the trap led by some of the people who have vested interest, especially the RSS functionaries and the Modi government, the officials of the BJP persons who want to divert the youth and do not provide them the jobs, do not provide them the proper education, the proper food. And this is pathetic that we are a country of 140 billion people and 140 million people, and we are giving 5 kg anaz for almost 80 crores peoples. 140 करोड़ के देश में हम 80 करोड़ लोगों को 5 किलो अनाज दे रहे हैं. It means that by giving them 5 kg of food grains, 80 crores people of India are just able to live on that. We should make them entrepreneur, we should make them businessmen, we should make them so that they can contribute the Indian economy. So it's not the economy, on economic front, it's not rosy pictures ad they painted in media. And Godi media is one of the instrument in the hands of the BJP and government. Day in and day out they are spreading hate, and hate crimes is because of the widespread venoms in the society spread by the Godi media day in and day out.
Sir, last but not the least, what measures should be taken by the government, especially the union government, the central government, to reduce hate crimes?
This is unfortunate that the government of India and some of the states governments, some of the state government led by BJP are not taking the steps which should have or which ought to have been taken. First of all, they should implement the law as it is. They should book the guilty and punish them as per law, and they should control the media. They should punish the Godi media and the persons who are spreading lie and venom day in and day out. They should also punish the social media. They should also control that, because in every day if you open the social media, any social media, Insta, WhatsApp, and this is X, which was Twitter earlier, you go to any social media platform and you find n number of persons who are putting venoms, and in every day if you count them, it's almost 1000 people. If you control the 1000 people who are spreading venoms day in and day out, you punish them, you start punishing them in social media and whatever, wherever they are. And one more things, in Godi media, there should be some channel who should be sponsored by government of India, and they should not be dependent on some, because most of the Godi media channels are owned by few businessmen who are in support of BJP. So n number, or if it is required, then the government of India can convene a special session of parliament and pass a law to control the. It's not that the government is powerless and government cannot control it. Government can control it if they want to control it. There is no intention. Actually, it is their hate crimes, and increasing the hate crimes is one of the reasons that they can divert the attention of the youth and the masses from the real issues, so that the government of India is cannot be made accountable. And in India, the election are based on the basis of mostly on the basis of the religion and caste and creed, not on real issues of महंगाई, real issues of unemployment, Rozgar. There is no, the election is based on the basis of religion and caste. That is the reason that we are facing so many problems. So lastly, if you want to control that, they implement the law properly, pass a law if it is required, and punish the persons who are guilty, and don't reward the offender of hate crimes, either in politics or in government. So these are the few changes. There are others also, and then one of the suggestion, then government can take from the public by consensus. They suggest the public at large suggest the government of India that what are the reasons, what are the measures which government should take to control the hate crimes, and they should spread the feelings of brotherhoods. They should advertise it, and they should reward the persons who are minimizing the difference between Hindu and Muslims, and one more, that they should also reward or award Padam Bhushan, Padam Shri to the persons who are actually helping those persons to reduce the hate crimes. So there are a number of measurements which government, if want, can control, but the government has a vested interest to either spread it or let it increase. कोई जी रहा तो जीने दो, और कोई मर रहा तो मरने दो. Government is not concerned, because as long as the people, the masses and youth of India are diverted by these diversionary tactics, that government will not going to control it. And it is the civil society. One of the measurement is should be taken from the civil society. That civil society should raise its voice and raise the real issues. And last but not least, judiciary as a whole has the responsibility, especially the Supreme Court and all high courts, to control this menace. And there was a judgment by the Honorable Supreme Court that should be on hate crimes, that should be implemented in letter and spirit, and the guilty must be punished either in contempt and other offences, as per the IPC, which were earlier IPC, now BNS. So they should be punished as per law. And law must be implemented strictly.
Thank you so much, sir, for your precious opinions and
Thank you so much,
knowledge.
Sai.
Thank you so much, sir.